It's the third consecutive week of protests, and the numbers are increasing. Tens of thousands of protesters took to the streets across Sunni provinces, including parts of Baghdad. But despite the heavy security presence and attempts by the army to prevent people from reaching mosques, many showed up for Friday prayers. At Al Mosque, politicians and clerics called on protests to carry on.
I warn the army against being a tool to curb protesters. I call on you to carry on till your demands are met.
In Ramadi, the birthplace of the protests, tens of thousands continued their sit-in. They warned Prime Minister Nouri Al-Maliki of using force against them. And in Samara and Mosul, thousands more demanded an end to what they describe as the marginalization of Sunnis. They also want the abolition of an anti-terrorism law which they say targets them, and the release of Sunni prisoners. The government's stance is that all demands should be dealt with according to the Iraqi constitution. It blames foreign countries of supporting the protesters to ignite a sectarian strife. But in Najaf, hundreds of Shia protesters gathered to support the Prime Minister and his policies. Banners denounced Sunni leaders, and the protesters rejected the Sunni demands. Iraq is now facing its toughest challenge since US troops withdrew a year ago. And if the crisis is not resolved soon, some fear this could develop into a new conflict. Omar Al Saleh, Al Jazeera, Baghdad.